What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Trailer Time. Mohit and Jamel back at you. Another trailer review roundup. We got three really awesome trailers for you guys today. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon. Let's just cut all of the chitter chatter and just get right into these trailers. We have Star Wars Visions. We have The Nowhere Inn and Scenes from a Marriage. I mean, Jamel is a self-proclaimed Star Wars fanatic, so we got to start with that one, Star Wars Visions. It's an anthology series consisting of 9 short films of new films made by a Japanese animation studio produced by Lucasfilm and Disney. And you know what? Let's give Jamel the first word
on this. Well, first of all, I want you to acknowledge my Mustafar background. I want you to acknowledge it publicly.
Acknowledged.
Dope it is. Accurate.
Acknowledged.
All right, but first of all, thank God we got Anime X Star Wars. You know how pivotal this is? This is one of the biggest moments in my lifetime as an anime fan, as a Star Wars fan. There are millions and millions of people around the world who have been asking the question, what would this universe look like? This is one of the dopest moves that Lucasfilm has made since
Disney bought Star Wars.
Yeah, 100%. Although I will say that the creation of the Mandalorian might be there.
It's up. Oh, definitely up there for sure.
That might be better. But this is incredible. Plus the fact that we get 9 different stories, 9 different animation styles, different studios. Casting is different. George Gordon Levitt's in this.
The casting is up there. It's ridiculous.
Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know what
Henry Golding, Karen Fukuhara, Tamira Morrison.
Yeah, bro, this is just really cool. This is just really, really cool. It reminds me of, it's like Love, Sex, and Robots, but better.
Yep. But yeah.
Love, Sex, and Robots, but better. I don't see how these studios could mess this up because they're also some of the best anime studios of all time. Yep. I mean, obviously, the fact that Lucasfilm is directly, making this and involved, in depth. Lucasfilm will produce a lot of stuff, but the fact that they're they were in conjunction of really making it, putting the story down, that means this shit is canon, bro. I'm calling it. That means we're gonna get obviously we're gonna get places that we're familiar with as Star Wars fans. But we're also probably gonna get a bunch of character cameos,
new characters.
See Darth Vader in anime. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is a watershed moment for anime. And I love that the fact that they're using it because it can show you how anime can showcase such great stories in such different ways.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing the trailer did. It showed very distinct animation styles, blended it really well together. And I said this when I posted the trailer, but hype doesn't even begin to cover the feelings people will feel watching this trailer. It was just the second they open the box and see a lightsaber and the guy pulls out the red lightsaber, it gets going. It gets going, doesn't stop. And it was so good. People who love Star Wars, they love lightsabers. And we got some really interesting lightsaber, variants here. We got a whip. We got a giant trident. Very cool.
The thing that's I don't know, he was it was, that's not the whip. Is that the whip you're talking about? Where it spins?
There's a whip. There's the one that spins. I'm talking about. I said trident, but that's what I was talking about. It looked amazing. I think there's some animation styles that are definitely going to be better than others, but that doesn't make me any less excited for every single one of these. They say short film, but I'm assuming it's going to be like a 45-minute episode if you catch my drift. But anime, it's really having its moment to shine, I think, in these past 5 to 6 years. It's really in the forefront. Netflix is doing it, Amazon Prime, Hulu, all the streaming services are putting a lot of attention on anime. Frickin' Sony just bought Crunchyroll, and everyone's just gonna get one giant anime streaming service too.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Literally, also, I was feeling tired before, and I watched this trailer to get my energy levels up. That's the type of effect it has on people.
Hype, bro! Got Mohit out of bed.
Exactly. It was amazing, man. This is gonna go on the list at the end of the year. I can already tell. Oh,
100%. Bro, the best part about it is, and this is, I think, what anime does and why the marriage is so beautiful, is look how much lightsaber content we just got.
Oh, bro, yeah, dude.
We got more. This probably has more lightsaber fighting than everything else Star Wars has put out combined. Like, honestly,
just a trailer probably has more lightsaber fighting than all 9 movies put together.
It's crazy. I'm so hyped, bro. You're right. Hype doesn't do this justice.
I've always said this. I think Star Wars is an amazing world, and there's so many amazing possibilities to explore other than the Skywalker saga or whatever. And this and The Mandalorian showcased that. The Mandalorian was a great story. Nothing to do with Luke Skywalker until the end. Spoiler alert, sorry. And I think this will explore some really, really interesting and cool stories with really cool characters and unique characters. And I think the stories we're going to get, anime is really the only way we would have gotten them to its fullest potential. Because anime does that. It unlocks stories and content to its fullest potential. And that's my opinion.
I agree.
All right. I wonder what we're going to give it a score. Probably a 2 out of 5. No.
Give it to him, bro. Give it to him. Say it.
4.5 out of 5.
You are ridiculous.
I'm not ridiculous. 5s are special.
This is special.
I'm not saying this isn't special. 5s are overly special.
This is person to person, bro. Turn the cameras off, bro. What could be more special than an anime Star Wars collab?
I don't know. I just can never give out a 5. I'm just going to say, I don't know what a 5 is, but I know I can't give it out, alright? Am I a snob? Yes. For doing that?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Damn. Okay. It's fine. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for you. Surprise, surprise. Alright, Star Wars Visions. Need we say more? We can, but we won't, because no one's going to watch an hour-long video on that from us. But we might make one. Ooh. Writing that down for the future. Okay, got it. Next trailer. The Nowhere Inn. Deeply, deeply confusing. And also deeply, deeply interesting. Literally, when I was watching this, I didn't know how to feel. Should I laugh? Am I supposed to be scared?
No idea.
Then Dakota Johnson comes out of nowhere? They really knew what they're doing and threw that part in there. But before we get into it more, let's talk about what it actually is. The Nowhere Inn, 2 creative forces band together to make a documentary about St. Vincent, the artist, and her music and life. However, they soon discover unpredictable forces lurking within subject and filmmaker that threatens to derail their friendship and project. See, that sounds like a horror movie, doesn't it?
It does. It's got Monkey Paw Studios vibes. I thought this was gonna be a horror movie. Even the title, the Nowhere Inn.
I think that's one of her songs. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that it's one of her songs, but.
Oh wait, no, it is because she sing. I heard it in the trailer. She sings.
Right, yeah. I'm not making that up, right? Yeah. I really thought it was just gonna be a documentary because that's how it starts off. Oh, it's just like one of those musical biopic documentary movies, the One Direction, Never Let Me Go, or whatever. Or no, that's Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, or something like that, whatever. And I thought it was gonna be like that, and then it started getting weird and weirder, and just kept going off until the point where she says, "I'm only selling wigs at my concerts." I have no idea what this movie's gonna be about, but it just made it even more interesting. There is a really fine line of being really confusing and also being really interesting, and this walks it like a tightrope, like that Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie around the World Trade Center.
Yeah. I didn't really get what was going on. I also don't really understand why we're getting so many of these musical or musician biopic type movies, but I do like this angle. The doc,
it's different.
The movie about the doc that didn't happen is always great. I think that's classic.
Yeah. Is it even about a real documentary, or is it just for the sake of the movie they made up the documentary?
I have no idea, bro. But I've been thinking about that this entire time. I was wait, was this something that is this real? I don't know if this is something or not.
Look at these questions we're asking. We can't even figure out the answers.
That makes it great.
We're definitely gonna watch this movie. Exactly. It makes it great. So well done. Well done
for the Dakota Johnson St. Vincent scene.
You saw that on Twitter, didn't you, everyone?
Well, yeah, I have. I'm anticipating this greatly. I'm going to make sure I'm in some privacy when I watch this.
Of course. What if that? What if that just lasts 2 seconds and it's over?
Worth it.
It was worth it. Okay, cool. Cool.
You saw, bro? Did you see them, bro? Come on.
No, I saw it. I'm just saying, like 2 seconds. That's beside the point. Trailer-wise, okay. Well, trailer-wise, what did you like, but what did you not like? Because I feel like since it's so confusing, there's definitely both aspects.
I don't even know if I can judge the trailer itself. Maybe this is like, because I think that the editing might be above my expertise as a.
Well, don't sell yourself short.
I am, because I don't understand it, and I'm sure someone way smarter and with way more like, experience in videography and editing put this together, because I didn't get a single thing. What I did get is that this movie is going to be way more interesting than we think. I think there's going to be let me give you an example. I think sometimes these dark comedy, dark humor movies, it's really difficult to show how good it is and all the different layers and like actually what the jokes are, and then also what the darkness is in a trailer. Like you really have to watch a movie and be in it and follow along the plot line to like understand what exactly is going on, and then be fully immersed in the movie from there.
Because you gotta get a feel for like the deep lying vibes of the movie itself.
Right. You gotta get
sometimes
to know Right. You have to get to know the characters too. Like a lot of it is predicated on, like, dark humor it relies heavily on the characters, right?
That's true.
How they perform, and the actors too. So like if you're not familiar with them in the context of this movie, it's really tough to judge. So like I can't judge the trailer that well, but what I can say is that I think this is going to be a really, really good movie. Like this is going to be one of those movies we look back a couple years later and we're like, wait, that should have got more credit for how interesting.
I definitely think it's going to go down that route as well. I'm excited for this dark comedy, because I have a feeling it's just like going to be so dark. It's like people are going to feel bad for laughing, but it's still going to be hilarious nonetheless. So I'm really excited for that part. What are you going to give it? Since we talked about how confusing and we don't know what to expect, how are we going to rate this? What are you going to think? What do you think?
Man, dude, I don't know. I don't want to give it a 3 because
it deserves more than a 3.
My initial reaction was to go 3 just because it's like, I don't know. But I think I'm going to give it a 4, man. I think because this is what a trailer's supposed to do, right? That's why we love trailers.
Pique interest, ask questions.
That's why we love this shit. So this did a really, really good job.
Yep, I'm right there with you. A 4. Like I said, it piqued my interest. Asked literally an endless amount of questions, and I still really enjoyed watching it.
I watched it.
At the end of it, I was like, "Wait, did I miss something?" And so I watched it again, and like, perfect effect on a human being for a trailer. All right, there you have it, everyone.
One sec. There is this one part with Dakota Johnson and St. Vincent that is awesome. We should probably watch it again just to make sure we understand this movie fully.
Of course we should. Well, glad we, triple checked on that part. The most important part of the trailer and movie, probably. Well, there you have it, everyone. Our thoughts on the trailer to The Nowhere Inn. One of the most confusing trailers that we've probably ever seen. But let's get right into the third one. But before we get into a third one, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell icon. You didn't expect that, did you? Yeah, I got you at the right time.
Shameless.
All right. Our last trailer for the day is to the limited series from HBO, Scenes from a Marriage, which is an adaptation of Ingmar Bergman's Swedish TV series about a marriage falling apart. So right when you read the title, Scenes from a Marriage, it's going to be like, it's probably going to be sad and, emotional. So I went into it. But the second that song started, dude, tears were flowing down my eyes for no reason. Like,
you cried for real?
Well, I'm exaggerating, but they were about to. Oh. They were really close. But as soon as the song started, it had me. It locked me in, and I was invested in these characters and the story.
Yeah.
And not to mention that Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain, top-notch actors. They literally can't do no wrong. But
they have so much experience, and like, I don't know, you can just see how well they like bounce things off of each other.
Yeah.
They probably like dig deep in this, man.
Yeah, you can see that they're just like so comfortable being in this uncomfortable position in these roles, and it was great. And like the song just kept going and getting more and more like it kept getting louder, and the emotions kept getting louder, and it, you know, leveled up together. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can handle this. So I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'm definitely gonna cry, and this trailer also got me there. So again, trailer did what it needed to do.
This felt more emotional than other marriage movies like it, like A Marriage Story, for example. I mean, that's probably the most recent example I can think of for this. They're very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
And this, you know why? I think. Well, let me preface by saying this gave me flashbacks to like past relationships I've had and seen. That's not like, no, for real. Like it really did, because
I think that's the point too.
Yeah, no, definitely. And because it starts from beginning to of the shaky period, you know, through the breakup, the ending, the awkward reconnect, which I thought was like brilliant. Because I feel like usually when we talk about marriage in this type of context, like divorce and whatnot, it always revolves around just like the bad parts and like the breakup, and not like that kind of post, like right after. How do we reconnect? Like, do we really want to do this? Like, what are we doing? So I thought that was cool. And I thought that brings a lot more out of people, because anybody can reminisce on like a bad relationship, right? Oh, yeah. It's really tough to reminisce on like that attempt that you made to like bring it back, because no one wants to admit that part. Yeah, and I love that they touch on this. That part made it emotional for me. Like that part, I think that's where we're gonna get the best out of these actors. The show. Yeah,
for sure. And that's like, you know, if you think about it, that's when people are technically the most uncomfortable, because they want to let all these emotions out, but they're holding them back in for the sake of, you know, building it back up. So completely get that. And you touched on a really important thing this trailer also does. You know, it takes us through the timeline. It takes us through it really, really well. You know, it starts, you know, with like friendliness and like, you know, it crescendos into the end, and then afterward to the, you know, epilogue, if you want to call it. And the entire time we're getting these narrations about these conversations, these arguments, everything like that happens in this relationship, and it really ties it all together. So this whole timeline exploration we get, I think really helps us understand where this show is going to take you. And I think that's really important. And also making you cry, also very important, which it definitely does.
Very important. Very important.
All right. What are we going to give our last trailer for the day?
Dog, these were some fire picks, my boy.
This might be on average.
Dog.
This, for me, it might be, I'll give it a 4. I'm going to give this a 4.
Damn, this is the highest average you've ever given anything.
Bro, and it's an average of 4, like through and through.
Woo! That's crazy.
Whoever made these, great job. Disney, Lucasfilm, great job. Whoever made the No We're In, like, is probably nameless. That's how weird this movie is. And HBO.
Oh, let me just say this, and this doesn't have to do anything, but I actually did not like how it was like an ad also for HBO. Like, take that shit out of the trailer, guys. We know you guys made it. You didn't. If you saw it, like when you watch it on YouTube, it's like find us now, starting at $9.99. I'm like, yeah, don't nobody want to see that.
Oh, at the end for HBO Max.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like it does all the HBO show trailers are doing that. I think it did that for White Lotus too.
Oh, okay.
It's just really trying to. I don't think HBO Max has enough subscribers, so they're really trying to push it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you got me, and Mohit.
Yeah, you'll never lose me. So
you got me because you got Mohit. So.
Oh yeah, that's what it. I'm like, who's watching this shit? Like, I didn't watch this.
It's me, dude. It's me. Yeah. Just so everyone knows, I use Mohit's HBO Max, and I'm proud of it. I don't care. It's called poverty.
I use your Crunchyroll, so it's a fair trade. Not really, because Crunchyroll's much cheaper. But regardless, all right, we can edit all that out into a blooper reel. All right.
No, we.
All right, there you have it, everyone. Our thoughts on the trailers to Star Wars Visions, The Nowhere Inn, and Scenes from a Marriage. 3 really, really well-made, well-done trailers. 3 pieces of content that we're definitely going to watch without fail. So thank you for making those trailers, and thank you for making that content. This has been Mohit and Jamel. Catch us again next time we talk about all things trailers. Peace.